Aha, look at that. Nice. You got the room now. So we're gonna push this on. What they recommend is pushing that on. It's good there. And they do mention this in the instructions, but I'll say it. Just like you're doing a tire, you want to tighten them down across so you'll get even pressure. Now, I just want to make sure that this all looks level to me, even. That looks pretty darn good. So now, as you can see, hopefully you can, you're not going to be able to flip your handguard, lower handguard lever back. So you want that as tight as possible. And then they want you to back these screws back out. I think it's apparent now. We got to take these screws out. And the U-bolts will be held there by the lower handguard, if I'm reading these instructions correctly. And it seems like they would be held there. Right, and this, your gas tube, your piston tube retention lever up here is going to be irrelevant with this system, but anyways. Alright, so make sure it's on. Alright. And all of our favorite parts with the AK. Getting that lever back on. Alright, so that's how I usually have to do mine. And then push down. Alright, so now this back on. Looks like it all lines up. And then again, remember, like I said earlier, this thing's made not to go all the way forward on your piston block or all the way back. So as I mentioned before, this is I'll notate a link to their website, but you can read all the specs on this about what it's milled, how it's milled and made, but all stand-up stuff, reviews from it in operation. I think it will be completely sufficient for my training and recreational needs. Didn't know how tactical I wanted my AK to get. I know people have strong opinions about that, but heck, it's already a black AK. It's already got all the synthetic stocks and hand guards. Alright, looking tactical. Might as well go the whole 9. Alright. Try not to be too much of a man. Just be man enough. And I'll reread their instructions a little bit about tension of this. They really want you to torque it down or what, but for this video I'll get it up and going. Now, like I said, this doesn't retain it, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back down to the retaining position. Alright. Alright. Cleaning rod. muzzle brake. Alright. Now let's check. See how the piston rides in this. One thing we definitely have to... But before we put the dust cover on, it doesn't feel like it's hanging up at all. So let's put the dust cover on. Alright. Alright. Well, there is the installation of the I want to say Ultimak, so it's not Ultimak. Looks pretty good. Let's put on the Bushnell TRS-25. I've already looked at the red dot. It looks really nice. Read good reviews on this. Our one and only Nut and Fancy's got a good review on this. Alright. Oh man, that is nice. I could see the irons clearly right through that. That's pretty incredible. Oh man. Sound like a little kid, but that's the way I feel. And this red dot sits right on top. It needs some adjustment windage wise, I can tell right now, but I'll get it out and side it in. But this red dot sits right on top of my front sight post, and I tell you what, let me turn this off. If this mount performs well, I'll take it to the range. This is a great setup. I couldn't be happier right now. We'll see how it performs in that Bushnell. We'll see how it takes the heat, because this, you know, does clamp on the barrel. Talk price, $85 ship. I got the Ultimak. I got the Bushnell for about the same, $79. So I got $160 in both of this. And from what I've heard, this Bushnell takes the recoil very well. I forget what it's rated to. I'll try to put some annotations in. But again, this Ultimak does clamp to the barrel, so there's going to be some heat. We'll see how that takes it. Haven't heard bad things about the heat and this, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm very happy. Looks nice. Well, there's the installation of the Ultimak. First time I've ever done it. You know, I haven't even checked YouTube and see if there is any videos. Oh, I see one issue right there. It's back so far, I'm not going to be able to get this lens cap on. I don't know if I care. But anyways, thanks guys for watching, and if it's multi-parts, it's multi-parts, but they have good instructions here in the Ultimak. Read them all through. There's some handy information. Again, I'm going to read about the torquing down to that. Some pictures here, how to install. Minor modification. You saw how long it took me. If I put it in the video, I'm not sure. Minor modification for the threads of the screws in my handguard. Just had to notch both sides out, but real easy.